right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKadosh, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, first off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that push His word out in truth and sincerity, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers. And Shalom to the ones that endured His faith until the very end, until the time of Jacob's troubles, which are again the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. So, I want to do, that's, that's kind of messed up. I look down and already an ad right here, make Jesus known in prison. That's crazy. That's in the spirit. But, I want to do this video on, pretty much, the through the following deaths of, half of these people, man, the 2/3 of our people, cause they gotta go. That's just what it is. Right? Through the following deaths of, the 2/3, man, that's how, that's a further step in how we will be saved, right? That's a further step of how the elect will be saved, right? Because number one, that makes a separation, that makes a difference. That's why we're called a holy people. But, even at camp, we got this pie chart, on the sign, 2/3 of our people is a lot. Right? And then you got the 1/3, and then you got the 144,000. The 144,000, that's the elect. Right? The 2/3, man, that's a big, big chunk taken out, that's being killed. Right? That's going to be killed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Right? Why? Because it has to happen. Because they're too far gone. They're too far indoctrinated, and they're joined upon this man, the rulers of darkness. They're joined upon, the other doctrines and philosophies, right? And again, that's perfect in the scripture, in the spirit, that this right here, prison fellowship, give Bibles, make Jesus known in prison, right? And that's what they're going to teach, either Islam or Jesus Christ in the prisons. And those be the ones that's the 2/3, man. They're already going to be far gone. Right? What are they in there for in the first place? Right? But throughout the separation, throughout the deaths of those 2/3, man, that's going to bring a separation. Because the only way for them to be cleansed is through death. Right? They got nothing but demons on them. They are demons. That's why they do nothing but wickedness. The black women, the men, right? It starts with the men. They're already too far gone and committing sin. And they'll just willingly do it. That's why, again, them 2/3, man, that's a lot of sin. So this is Luke 17:27. It says, they did eat. They drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Right? Now that's also, a precept to, 2 Thessalonians, right? 5:3, where it says, they shall say peace and safety, and then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Right? That's them saying the peace and safety, that's them 2/3, man. Everything's peace and safety unto them. Right after, Jacob's trouble, once they implement that, the rice grain into your right hand or your forehead, they're going to be thinking everything's all right. They're going to go back to sinning. They're going to go back right into their stubborn ways, right after even witnessing, the horrors that's about to come upon this place, right? Isaiah 13. They're going to go right back to the same wicked, habits that they've been doing for thousands of years, right? Judges 10. The main reason why we're in this hell as it is. And that's why death is the only way that could save them, right? Because no matter how much hardships and trauma that they will go through in Jacob's trouble, once they start taking that rice grain, they're going to feel that they all good again. Then they're going to go right back to their wickedness. But when the day of the Lord come, that destruction, they're going to be scared again. They're going to be in fear. But the most fear that they've ever felt in their life. Right? Why? Because they know that they're going to do wickedness. That's why in that scripture, every eye shall see him, even the ones that pierced them. Right? They're going to remember. Right? Through reincarnation. They're going to remember, man, everything that they've done. Their wickedness. Right? That's what you call the the eye opening. So it says, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Therefore, Salakia, likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built it. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. You see, there's a process, right? It's a not a process, but it's a repetitive thing going on here. It's a pattern. You notice how our people go into this luxury lifestyle that they feel is luxury, but then it all gets ruined. Why? Because it's not luxury. It's a lifestyle of wickedness. And that's what has to happen to this place. And that's what has to happen to them 2/3, man. Them 2/3, man, they got to go. Because they're pretty much, that's the only way to be cleansed. No matter what you do, they can't wake up. Because they've already far gone. And the Lord, let me get that scripture actually. Because the Lord is pissed. So this is Proverbs 1:26. And again, this is why we don't have no compassion for 2/3. This is why we don't care about the 2/3. When we hear a nigga got shot, you might as well just take a wine bottle to it, and praise Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, right? Because the Lord don't care, right? We don't care. Because y'all do nothing but wickedness. We already warned you. And if y'all don't want to take the warning, Ezekiel 3:17, right? If you don't want to hearken unto the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, that's on you. The blood is on your own hands. You could go get shot up by another nigga. You could go back into your house right after, getting in a debate with the Israelites and find your wife in a bed with another nigga. You could go back home and find a butt naked ass nigga crawling up the walls of the house like Spider-Man. And see who's on your side now. Are you going to go back in the church and start praising unto Jesus Christ? Because last time I checked, that Jesus Christ, which Yahweh Shai, is the one who caused that to happen to your wife or caused you to get killed because you didn't listen. So this is Proverbs 1:26. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So the Lord is going to laugh at your calamity and will mock when your fear cometh. The same ones who be, them rugrat jakes with the Glocks in their diapers, right? They be the same ones that talk about, the rap industry. They be the ones that try to act like they live that type of life. They're going to be the main ones pissing themselves, right? And the Lord is going to be laughing because where's that spirit at now? It says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Right? So when the time of Jacob's trouble, y'all going to be sitting there crying, looking for the prophets of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Right? But what did it say? Y'all will not find the answer. Right? The Lord will not answer. Y'all ain't going to find no answers. Weren't y'all those, them black Hebrew Israelites out there, that was telling us some good information? That's kind of useful, actually. It kind of makes sense now. I don't know what you're talking about. You must be, I don't know, you gotta stop taking them whatever type of drugs y'all be taking nowadays, right? At this point, man, it's too late, right? Because the brother One, GMS Lions 15, he says it all the time. The gates of mercy is shutting, right? And it's real close, right? Narrow is the gate, narrow is the straight gate, narrow is the way, right? It's real narrow. You can't just all of a sudden wake up one day after everything, after we told you everything, and just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna just squeeze my way in. That's not how that works, because it's either you take it seriously or you don't. Simple as that. There's only one way. You either take it or you die, right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, right? Because what did it say? And destruction cometh as a whirlwind. That's the destruction. A whirlwind does what? It pulls. You see a tornado or even a whirlpool in the waters, it pulls. And it pulls a wide range. And the destruction cometh as a whirlwind, man. That's pulling a wide range. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of you 2/3 that's going to die. So by the Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah HaKadosh, and Shalom.